What's up, guys? Fattern, and we've got a naked vector gameplay here on Hijacked. I'm running, I think, the stupid Danger Close thing because I want to, I don't know, get as many Bouncing Betty kills as possible, but I have no attachments on this vector. I was trying to get it gold on Hijacked, and I got like 45 kills, did a decent amount of work, and it was just a good overall game, so I thought I would show it to you guys. Anyways, what we're going to talk about today is something that's everyone deals with all the time, and you can take it as serious. I guess it's a serious matter because it involves money, but other than that, and I fail on the quad feed, man. If I just had more bullets, I could have done it. But the topic is money, how we spend it, and why we spend it, and what to do with it. And the reason why I thought about talking about this is because I talk about this probably almost every day to people I work with or, have to interact with, and this guy's going to pwn my stupid Guardian poop. That was a bad job by me. But anyways, like I said, money and how you spend it. And a lot of people think that you need to spend your money, right? And you need to save your money. But a lot of people don't really do it the right way, or don't do it, I think, how they should. And it's everyone's option to, go ahead and spend money either freely or not spend it or save all of it or whatever. But the more you think about money, it's really just, it allows you options. And the more money you have, the more options you have. And how you spend it really dictates that. Because you can either buy high quality things that you don't need, or you can buy high quality things that you do need. It really is just the most kind of up in the air thing of all time. And I'll start with cell phones. Cell phones, I use my iPhone all the time. For me, having an iPhone, having unlimited data and everything is key to my existence. Otherwise, I'd probably kick myself in the face because I just love learning things all the time, love having a decent amount of data, or unlimited data, and the ability to be online whenever I want. If I didn't have it and it was by, someone telling me I can't have it, I'd probably be mad. But if it was by choice and I chose not to have an iPhone, I'd be okay. My next example is going to be cars, because I think this is where it really starts to stand out in terms of what you have and how you spend your money and all those sort of things. For me, a car is a mode of transportation, as these guys jump all over each other's faces. So basically, my car is good for getting me to work, looking okay, keeping me cool during the summer, keeping me hot during the winter. These guys, again, are just raffling around in circles. I don't know what the heck this team was doing, and that guy gets a quad feed. But like I said, it's good for getting me places. It doesn't look like an old granny mobile. It's a V6, so it's got a little bit of, get up and go to it. It's got some power, and that's about it. And currently, it's a car that's worth about $8,000. But I work with people who have cars that are worth like 30, possibly even 40 G's. And the more I think about it, I would never want a car for $30,000 or $40,000, even if I could afford it, unless I was a millionaire. And even then, I would just ball out and get one crazy car, unless I was like a multi-quad 100 millionaire, and then I might just waste money for the heck of it. But getting a nice car for me isn't a big deal in my priorities. So when it comes to spending money, I don't spend my money on an expensive car. And I know a lot of people are like, I need to spend like 20 grand on a car. Well, what's the difference if you make, say, if you make $70,000 a year and I make $40,000, but I spend like a third or even a fourth of what you do on a car? Technically, I'm making half as much as you, and I'm not really going to go into the math, but like, it doesn't really matter. It kind of evens out in the way that you spend your money. A lot of people who can't afford, a lot of other things, maybe they'll find ways to read books, or maybe they have a Kindle, and that's like a main source of their entertainment. For me and my girlfriend, we're not poor, but we don't have a ton of money, but we do things like we went to New York City and back and got free Yankees tickets the whole trip for a 3-hour bus ride down and a 3-hour bus ride back with tickets to go see the game, and parking my car was $46, which is pretty cool for a one-day trip to Yankee Stadium. We brought our own snacks, so we didn't need to buy expensive food. We were still able to get out and hang around New York City, do a whole bunch of cool things on a decent amount of money. We're still able to do stuff. When I buy video games, unless it's Call of Duty, I pretty much buy those games, not used, but I'll find a way to either get them either used on a good discount, or I make sure I have them assigned as like a gift. So if anyone ever wants to get me a gift, they get me a video game. So really, it's all how you spend and manage your money and what is a big priority to you, because I know people who make more money than I do. yet they live in a place that their rent or mortgage is about twice as much as what I have to pay a month. Their car payment is almost 2 to 3 times as much as I have. And then when it comes to food and everything else, we're about the same. They maybe spend a little more, but I'm actually saving more money than them. And I'm not making nearly as much money, and I have more in like student loan debt. I'm not calling anyone out, but I'm just saying it's all how you spend your money and what you value that kind of dictates, how you're going to operate. And it doesn't even necessarily dictate your happiness, but you have your money to spend it to live your life the way you want. So if you feel like, you need to save all your money in case you have a horrible accident, you want to save up just because you want to have money forever, that's cool. And, you have it for your kids, things like that. That's not a bad option. That's obviously a very smart way to go about it. But I'm the type of person who uses money like I do in video games. If I'm in an RPG, I'm never going to spend money. I might spend it on like potions just in case I die or whatever you want to consider a potion. But other than that, I'm pretty much always going to save it until the end in an RPG and just never use it, and it'll be a giant waste. So in real life, I try to do the opposite of that, which is spend a decent amount of money and be happy with it. Because if I'm just out here working a job that I don't care for, I don't like, and I don't spend any money on Call of Duty or my laptop or anything, I'm going to be a pretty sad guy. And I've realized that, I like my electronics. I like using them, making videos, doing stuff like this. And it's cost me a decent amount of money, but I don't spend money a lot on traveling, or I do dine out a decent amount, but I don't think I dine out too much. But in terms of traveling and vacations, those usually take up a lot of money and time, and I don't do that. So I figure that it kind of evens out on that front. So it's all about how you spend it. It's all about what's important to you, and that's my financial advice from someone who is severely in debt. I'm not happy with my debt. I'm not super unhappy with it because I'll be able to pay it off. As long as I'm able to live, that's going to be cool. Hopefully one day I'll be able to buy a house. My kids won't have to be in buttloads of debt if they decide to go to school or anything like that. It's just the way I like to spend my money, and it's really opened my eyes to, what money actually is. And it's basically a way to trade and get things that you want and allow you to do certain things. But if you're smart about it, you can get more out of it. Or, maybe your priorities are different and you don't need, you can realize that, maybe you can get an iPad and you can get whatever books you want for free. Or, maybe buying a book is cheaper. Or maybe you go to the library and actually rent books out, but you still have the same satisfaction of being able to read a book. All those sort of things. It's really all on how you do it, how you save it, how you manage it, what's important to you. Most people, their computers probably cost like $400 or $500, maybe $600, up to $1,000. My computer was $2,000, and it's a laptop because I just love it. It makes me happy. I love using it. It makes my recording times shorter and editing times, all that stuff. But the gameplay is wrapping up. Final skills like 45-9. With like 7,000 score. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, the commentary, and let me know how you handle your money. Do you handle it like an RPG? Do you just blow it like you're a baller? Leave it in the comments, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Saturn, peace!
How the hell was that even a kill?
Brought the pain. Time to get paid.